What's going on, everybody? It's your friend Will. We're back. It's the Memory Lapse. Doing a little bit of a delayed coffee and quest here. No, I've been taking a couple days off. The mornings haven't worked out for me to record, neither at the afternoons, but don't worry. Channel's still here. Still trying to grow it. And we're going to play a little bit of a different deck today. As much as I like that bug deck, it just felt weird that it wasn't playing Champion of Wits. It wasn't playing some of the cool cards I wanted. I found this list that also top-8'd that same GP, and it's a take on a God-Pharaoh's Gift, Gate to the Afterlife deck, with like a nice kind of value blue-green shell, splashing black just for hostage taker, it looks like. And I don't think there's any black stuff on the sideboard, even just another hostage taker. It's kind of an interesting thing to splash for. And I have played a couple games of this, and just to make sure that the patch didn't completely screw up the client. I did get a really weird bug crash in the first one, so hopefully we don't replicate that in this recording today. But you can see the shell. It's a little bit slower than the kind of the turbo build of the blue-black gate deck that I really liked, that we played on the channel a few weeks ago. But we still do run 2 ministers, but we're relying on the Branchwalker, the Champion of Wits, and the Jadelight Ranger to help us fill our graveyard, along with 4 Ipnu Rivulets. So it's a little bit of a slower take. The list from the GP runs 4 Gearhulks main. I only had 3, and I didn't want to burn a card to craft it. So I just put in a second Jadelight Ranger because that card is gas. Just love that card. 23 lands. You can see the sideboard. It's like a permission package, something for artifacts, something for aggro, and then I'm not exactly sure what these come in for, so we'll play and see where they might be good. But yeah, we'll go with competitive play, try to finish off some of these quests. I'm trying to vet this deck for once they take out. Yeah, this hand is like nuts, right? We have turn 2 gate into Champion of Wits and Explore creatures. Okay. And they're not even going to really interact with us. If this doesn't get fatal pushed here, obviously I'm calling that shot. Yeah. This only exiles from their own graveyard. Yep. Alright, so let's just get gate down. We're obviously taking damage here. But if we can stabilize at all, I think if we flip a gate, we probably can't lose. All our creatures are going to be more or less bigger than theirs. And in the process of flipping the gate, oh, that's annoying because it gives them death touch, right? Yeah. So we're going to play Jadelight here, hopefully grow it. Graveyard, need a creature in the graveyard. And now we're looking to block and get triggers. Yep. I think we're just going to do this and take the 3. I think we want the Llanowar Elves for next turn, because I think we want to be able to play a second gate and a Branchwalker, or a Branchwalker and Champion of Wits. So this is 3 is reduced to 2 because of the trigger here. Land, but it comes into play tapped. Okay, so we definitely don't want this God-Pharaoh's Gift. I guess we're going to go champion for untapped land here. and hope to hit untapped land and play the Branchwalker. Nice. Okay, so shoot. Let's get rid of the tap land. We could actually keep the Gearhulk. We're gonna have time for the second gate. That's the question. Yeah, 2. Graveyard. We want to pump it so it can trade. Damn. What an aggro draw. All these lords. Oh, we might lose this one. So we have what? 1, 2, 3. If we block, we go 4, 5. We can discard Gearhulk 6. We need some hostage takers to be able to take these Death Barons off the board. Yeah, we're like 1 mana short of being able to double gate here, which would be nice. I think we have to do this. Crack the gate. I think we have to bring back the Gearhulk here. Maybe we didn't need to bring back the Gearhulk, shoot. No, bringing back the Gearhulk is okay. Let's do like 3 and 1, so this can trade for one of those. It's a little sad that we're going to have to block here and we don't get a gate trigger. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to block here. I mean, we might be able to grind them out from here. Everything we bring back from this point is going to be big enough to at least trade. We'll see how they attack. Okay, not promising. Oh, so they attack like this, we have to block. Shoot. We have to block the ghouls. Take 6 down to 1. And they have another thing. Yeah, ugh. Yeah, we don't have a way to produce enough creatures to block here. Yeah, we need to get 4 creatures in play. We just can't from this. So concede this one. Maybe I sequenced that wrong and I put the gate out too early. Against their deck, I think we want the Harvester because it'll block well, and I think we want the Hostage Taker. question is, what do we shave? I don't think Brontodon's going to be particularly great against them. Maybe we shave these ministers. Oh, crew. It does crew, but we have a lot of other stuff to crew. Yeah, let's shave the ministers. If we can just get their lords off the board, like, our blocking becomes so much better. But the issue there was the death touch. I think this is a keepable hand. Oh, I don't know, actually. The Harvester and the Glint-Nest Crane to make me want to keep it. We have to find the green, but pretty much every land in our deck is a green source but these. Oh, famous last words, right? We're pretty far from Gearhulk. So this is the one they know about. Keep it over here. Oh. I guess we play the Harvester this turn, and play the Crane next turn. You got it. Gate will help us move through our deck and find green sources. I wonder if... Yeah, I actually wonder if it's worth it to cast these ballistas for 0 to cycle. Yeah, I'm going to try that. They help us get towards flipping. Maybe I should have kept that in case I drew an untapped green source. I discarded really quickly there. Not maybe, like almost certainly I should have kept that. Alright. Hostage Taker is good. We're close to casting that. Any untapped land. Importantly, we got 4 creatures into the graveyard. They're still in my main phase here, so if I draw a land off this, I get to make a play. Nice. They get in for damage here. But we get to flip next turn. Yeah, maybe I should put Hostage Taker down there since we get to flip, but I think we'll be okay. Let's just get Jadelight here and dig for more lands. Don't want to draw that. Maybe we're even rumbling here. I think we're rumbling. Yeah, it's gotten awkward, just all one drops. Draw. Okay. I think this is okay. Don't think there's anything else we really need to bring in. So that we got lucky there because we kept an awkward hand and also missequenced some of our discards, but our opponent's draw was just worse. This is great. So next turn I'm going to do, instead of playing the gate, I'm going to just go wider here. Play Elf. Branch Walk. I think we do want that. We have some good options this turn. I kind of like just playing the Gearhulk here. And doing something like 1, 2. Maybe I just go like 2 and 2. Yeah. This is a good, I like this line because it makes our hostage taker next turn, like we can just send for so much damage. We can attack for, yeah, 12, assuming we have to tap this Llanowar Elves to cast it. And we can hostage take their Death Baron, which is like sick. They might just scoop to this hostage taker here. Yoink. Just play the aggro Gearhulk draw. Don't even play the gates this game. Yep. So now if they have another Death Baron and they start stalling the board out, yeah, now we're going to play gate, I guess. I just want to cycle for land here. I think we'll keep the second gate. Put the creature into the graveyard. And keep the pressure on. I like that. We don't really need a second land of this at this point. We want to keep the gate. Oh, no other creatures though. That's pretty unlucky. But we're at 6, so we can flip next turn. Jeez. Looks like we're just going to be sending Crane over the top to get the win. We can take 4. Come on, give me the card. So I need Fatal Push here to answer the Crane. Five, 10, 15, or 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Cool. And by the way, the ranks started moving again. Look at that. I don't know if it is something that they fixed in this latest patch, because I know they did a big update to like the icons, the visualization, or if it was just that I was so far in the dumpster of Gold 4 that it just showed me as nothing. But if it's moving, maybe we can try to grind that rank up. Look at that. Just getting the quests done. Red and white spells, though. I don't know. So, anyways, there we go. That was a cool match. Got the quest done. I'll show the deck again one more time. It seems powerful. Like, it does things, again, like that a lot of decks really don't have answers for in Game 1. Like, they really... It does feel like Game 1 is pretty free, and I know we only have recorded that one, but I played a couple with it prior, and I think I won every single Game 1. Now, funnily enough, I did not win the Game 1 against Zombies, but they just got like a nuts draw. You're going to get beat down sometimes, but it feels like you have a lot of ways to win. You have just hard casting Gearhulks, getting your God-Pharaoh skipped into play later. You have Champion of Wits and the small package of Explorer creatures to help you move through your deck. You even get to main deck Brontodons, which is really good against white decks. And it splashes as like effective against like the artifact combo decks and stuff like that. So this is just like a fun, fun is not the right word, but it's a great card to be able to have main deck, and it works with what you're trying to do. Like, you just want to have a very dense creature-based deck in order to be able to fill your graveyard quickly enough to flip a gate. Sideboard-wise, I think this is the tough thing with a deck like this, is figuring out what to take out. Like, I think in some matchups, Hostage Taker gets to come out. Like, probably against like the most hardcore control decks, you can take that out. But even then, it feels like it could be really good, like to eat up a Gearhulk or eat up a Scarab God and allow you to push through. So it feels like a hard card to... I mean, I guess the decks that it's really good against, or really bad against, are like the artifact combo decks. And it's just stuff that are trying to kill you differently. So yeah, finding the 6 slots, or even if you're gonna go like the 6 counter spells plus the 2 Vivien Reids, finding like the 8 slots potentially, I think is hard. The things you can shave on are like Glint-Nest Crane in maybe long matches where you don't need that dig. The Hostage Takers, like we said, like the Brontodons, the Ministers, the Ballistas. But Ballista, if you know, we've seen Ballista be really powerful in long games against control decks where you can just get to an arbitrarily large amount of land in play and start bringing them back, or just hard casting them to finish off through a board that you can't attack into. Helps you play around, settle the wreckage. So it's I think this is the hardest part, the most challenging part, and I haven't seen a sideboarding guide or deck report here that kind of explains all the nuances of what to take out and what to leave in. So it could be wrong. The assumption that you're bringing in a full 8 cards in some control matchups might be wrong. But yeah, food for thought. This deck is really cool. It's the type of deck I think I want to be playing in Arena, because it grinds like hell and it does things that the opponent has to answer and they're not necessarily equipped to. And it also explains how a deck like this, two different God-Pharaoh gift decks made the top 8 of the GP last weekend. One was bug and one was blue-white. I'm just missing so many of the cards for blue-white and I don't want to craft them. Although I guess I could probably craft them here. I don't know, I like the green cards a lot. So yeah, that's it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll be recording consistently again, hopefully. So expect, at a minimum, daily videos. Sorry for the interruption. And yeah, we'll be back. Thanks for watching.